I missed some of the chat.
Yeah, you didn't miss a lot. Patrick said he wanted us to do more of the Epic Spell Wars. I said, yeah, that can be done. We can make that happen.
Yeah, that'll probably be one of our go-tos when we just can't figure out what we want to play. So
Yeah.
it'll crop
We have
up every
over
once in a while.
200 games here. What do you want to play? Epic Spell Wars.
Well, the thing is, some games are good for streams, some
Yeah.
aren't.
And we got a ton of
Nate.
big games.
I know. It was funnier the way I said it.
But what I'm saying, the bad thing is, a lot of the games we do have are these humongous
Yeah, we just
games.
can't.
Yeah.
Or
Like, could you imagine us trying to do a full stream of Who Goes There in an hour and a half?
Yeah,
hey, we could. It could be a speed game.
Yeah.
And 3 players
We'd just like
would suck.
Oh yeah, we'll just die.
Yeah, we would just die. That's how the game would be quick.
It would just be a Daredevil game. It would just be a
Devil May Care.
who
just
the
going,
hell cares? Yeah,
Straight-
alien's gonna the thing's gonna get us. Fuck it.
it'd be
We're not going to the helicopter.
Well, it'd be a full-on sprint for the helicopter. We'd just be like, you know what? I'm not staying in this room. I'm making a break for it.
Yeah.
And the thing would be like, hey.
Yeah. Just
So-
immediately when we can get out.
Yeah, today we're playing Dice Throne. We have the full first season, but we've
Second
season.
Yeah.
Second season.
Um, and
First
so-
season, the second season was redesigned from the first season to be a little bit more clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So it's by Roxley. It's the name of the company, so you guys can look that up. They just finished a Kickstarter earlier last month, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah.
which they were very successful on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it
We're
looks
very
amazing.
excited about it. Yeah. I mean, we love this game. Well, I know Nate's played it once. I've played it a few times. This
I've
is
never
Corey's
played.
first time playing it, but I think we can all agree it's got a really nice aesthetic. The game is simple enough to pick up really quickly. The mechanics are really simple. I mean, it's basically Yahtzee, but with a really cool mechanic of like combat. And they really designed it well.
Yeah, it's very well designed.
Yeah, so we really love playing this game, and so it's very exciting when they launched the Dice Throne. Is it Adventures or what
Yeah,
is
I
it?
think that was the
Something
name of
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Which is it's almost like taking this game and turning it into a tile-based board game. It looks
Yeah, it's
awesome.
Yeah, and I wish I personally had the money to
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
to back it at the
Yeah.
full level, which would have been first season redesign, second season, the full game, painted
Yeah.
mini figures, all this other
I
stuff.
do remember someone saying at First Friday that they backed it.
Good
I
for
can't
them.
remember who it was, but
Well, if it
Hopefully
came
they'll
to,
break it.
I was going to say if they
hopefully.
came
I
to
was
First
gonna say,
Friday,
yeah.
So yeah, we're playing today. I am playing as the samurai. Hunter's playing as the tactician,
I am.
and Nate is the vampire lord.
Would you like to say your quote?
Sure. I know only honor and shame. There is no middle ground. That's my
Wonderful,
quote.
wonderful. Okay. My tactician says, "All I survey, I command." A little bit of an asshole.
a little bit. Vampire Lord, her spiel is only victory is sweeter than blood.
I like it.
So as the vampire, I can mesmerize people, I can make people bleed, and I can gain my own blood power to manipulate.
Pretty cool.
So
yeah.
I was just gonna say my tactician. He has these things that allow him to. A lot of his things are advantages on him. He can target players. If he gives them targeted, he can attack them better. Tactical advantage is basically even more currency for him that he can use for different things, and protects him for half damage. And constrict is just a negative on the other person. Gives them less attack damage. I had something I was going to say, but I can't remember. If you wanna
Must
say-
not have been that
you wanna
important.
say-
So anyway, yeah, we're gonna give this a shot, and if you guys got any questions or anything like that, definitely shout them out on chat, and we'll see what we can get to. But all right, we draw 4 cards?
4 cards. Everybody starts with 35. Because we're playing a 3-player game, we each start with 35 health and 2 combat points, which will henceforth be referred to as CP.
Yeah.
I like it.
I know you do.
Yep, I sure do.
Corey's
So-
nasty.
So we roll a single die to determine who goes first. 6.
Or 4.
1.
I go first.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll go this way.
All right. So we played a round before just to make sure we fully understood. And I went first then too, so I still don't get any CP at the beginning.
Nope,
of the game.
you don't. Sorry.
So we have a specific turn order we go by, which is upkeep, then income, a main phase, offense, targeting, defense, another main phase, discard.
Yeah.
So my
Which
upkeep
seems like a
phase-
lot, but it's all
It's-
written here on this tiny card, and it's very easy to remember.
Yeah, it's
when
really
you get
simple.
into it.
Upkeep phase, I have nothing to upkeep. I don't get my income phase because I'm the first player. Main phase, play ability cards, play main phase action cards. Yeah, I got a 0 CP card right here that automatically gains me 1 CP and 1 blood power. So
Damn.
guess what I'm playing?
I figured. Why wouldn't you?
So my CP goes up to 3. I gain a blood power, which is very nice. It allows me to do multiple things. Is there anything else I want to do? I do.
You get to see my cool Star Trek.
Very cool mug.
Ah.
Patrick says, are they all quiet to anyone else, or is it just my work background noise? Patrick, hopefully we'll find out in a second when people start responding. I think all the levels are about the same, so I don't know if it'd be quiet, but I can definitely boost it
Maybe
if
we're
we
just
have
talking really quiet. I'm
It's-
normally yelling, so I
true.
throw this shit off, man.
Yeah, it seems kind of like a chill day up here today.
It
It
does.
is.
It's-
I had my coffee, so I'm a little bit more awake, but not awake to the point where it's like, ha! I'm awake in the point where I'm not like super tired,
And also,
yawning the whole game.
and also compared to the last stream where we were yelling out obscenities and
Like
spell
we do,
names and weird
yeah.
voices.
Oh, we'll be doing that though. We'll be obscenities will be
obscenities.
flying because this is an attacking game.
Yeah.
You will be hearing us all
Yeah.
really angry.
As usual, it's not a kid's stream.
Yeah.
All right, what do you got, Nate?
All right. So I'm going on to my offensive roll phase. I have got. Ooh.
Pretty sure we have Santorini here, don't we?
I think so.
I think I saw it in the
Yeah, I'm
the
pretty sure we
back
got
area.
Mmm.
Tell you about this one.
I've heard of it. I don't think I connected it with Roxley though. I definitely want to. I'll have to test it. I was interested in it originally. I haven't played it yet,
Yeah.
but it looks
Ooh,
interesting, and I'd
right.
seen some things about it
Ah.
already.
Right.
So knowing that it's connected with Roxley, I'm interested. I will say that Roxley. I
No, we
know-
do not have Santorini.
Oh. Well, I've seen some things about it online and stuff like that. I thought we had it. Maybe
So
I'm probably thinking of something else.
I have a very difficult decision to make.
All right.
I've rolled twice.
Hmm.
I have 3 of my little blood droplets here, and 2 of my claws.
Yeah.
I've got a 1 in 6 chance to roll another blood droplet. Or I can take one of these away and have a 1 in 2 chance to roll one of these for something.
And the blood droplets, you only have one of those on the die.
Yeah.
So,
Mm.
yeah.
But the
You
bad
could.
thing is, if I don't get a blood droplet, I don't get
You're
anything.
screwed.
You
Yeah,
could just
probably.
re-roll all your blood droplets and go for something else, or you could re-roll all of your claws and go for one more blood droplet.
Yeah. I'm going to go the easy route.
Okay.
I'm going to go for a claw.
You got it.
All right. So I'm a rend, which deals 6 damage. Then I roll 3 dice and add 1 damage for each claw, draw a card for each gaze, and gain blood power for each droplet.
My God, sir.
Damn.
So I will roll 3. Oh, that was a blood droplet. So 1 of each.
Nate's cheating.
So that will be 7 damage.
Okay.
I draw a card, and I gain a blood power.
Who are you attacking?
Now the targeting phase. Who am I attacking? Because we're playing a 3-player game, a King of the Hill game, if you target a leader, you get to immediately draw a card. And because I'm the first player, I automatically attack a leader. do I want to attack you first in the
Yeah,
preview?
you did.
So I'm going to attack Corey.
Yeah, let's do it different.
Alrighty.
So I draw a card. Let me look at my cards, see if there's anything I want to add. All right. Before we go anywhere,
Hey, Patrick, have you tried turning it on and off again? We just got finished watching IT Crowd. It's my answer to all technical issues
disabled.
now. Are you from the past?
All right. 1 CP. Blood flow. Roll 1 die. Gain half the value as blood power. Rounded up.
Damn.
My favorite line from IT Crowd. God damn these electric six-packs.
My favorite line is actually, you just get one. My favorite line is actually from the second episode in the first season when the fire breaks out and Moss immediately tries to take it out with the extinguisher. No, with the extinguisher, and it lights up and he goes, I'll put this with the rest of the fire.
They tried to remember the song. 1173655.
Hello, fire department. Fire.
Exclamation point. Fire. Exclamation point. Fire.
Please come by at your earliest convenience.
Did you guys watch the American version?
No.
I watched part of it. Was it Joel
Joel
McHale?
McHale.
As Roy.
Yep.
Yeah, and then they
it's
still
the
had
exact same script.
Yeah, they still had Richard Iowati as
Yeah.
Moss.
Yeah, it was really weird.
I don't know why they did that.
Because we're Americans.
Yeah, we have to read it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's hard.
There's
All right.
actually this great. I'm sorry.
No, please.
I was just gonna say there's this great series. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I don't think it's called. I'm thinking of another name. It's a BBC series called Extras. That only had like 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm. The one with
Richard Gervais.
Ricky Gervais. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, it had him, but I'm thinking of another. I think it's called Episodes or something like that, where it's about. It stars Joey from. Is it Matt LeBlanc?
Matt
No.
LeBlanc.
No.
No.
The other one. Yeah, no, Joey from Friends.
Oh, Joey
Yeah,
from
Matt
Friends.
LeBlanc.
Matt
yeah.
LeBlanc. Yeah.
I thought you were
yeah.
talking, whoa,
He's
Joey.
like playing a
No.
caricature version of himself, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the story of a British show that did successfully in Britain.
Okay.
And they bring it to America, and they get Matt LeBlanc as himself to
Okay.
play one of the characters.
Yeah, I've yet to see
in
it,
the
but
series,
okay.
and it's just all about the producers having to deal with the American producers wanting to change everything
Sure.
about a successful show. But there are some really good moments where Matt LeBlanc gives some really sound wisdom, where like at one point they're saying, they're just going to change everything, and I don't want these two people to have a relationship and all this stuff. And Matt LeBlanc goes, how long is a series in Britain? Like 6 episodes.
Right.
It's like, you realize that Friends had, 6 seasons, or however many, that amounts to like over 200 episodes, and it was successful the whole way through. You have to do it this way because you have to have things that will happen later on. You have to be thinking about the future because you're in America now.
Yep. Yeah, no short seasons.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like.
Yeah, I've discovered that I really enjoy shorter snippets of something versus having to slog through filler.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot more British TV recently.
All right, so what are you doing, Nate?
7 damage to you.
Okay.
You have your defensive roll phase.
Yep. So how many dice? All of them? Opponent takes 1 defensive roll.
Well, your defensive roll in your bottom
It's right
right
here.
will tell you how
thank
many
you.
dice you have to roll.
3. Very good.
And you only get 1 roll.
But you can use your cards to change it.
2 swords and a samurai.
Looks like you prevent.
So I prevent 1 damage, and I deal 2 damage.
All right, so you deal 2
Yep.
and you defend 1. Is that
Yep.
what you said?
So that would make my total damage
6,
6.
right?
6, correct.
I'll learn how to turn these things. There we go.
Ooh, that's a good card.
29.
Ooh, damn. I like blood power.
All right.
So,
Oh shit! I didn't even see that.
so that is my. No, wait. I've still got a main phase I can do something with. Which I can't do anything with. And that's my turn.
So, now it's on me. I gain 1 CP. Get a card.
Hello, IT. Did you try turning it off and on again?
I love the recording.
It's really a shame that what's his name? Linehan, Doug, Greg, something or other. He's such a horrible person.
Is he?
Oh,
I don't know anything
yeah.
about him. Yeah.
Well, they can't all be Matt Berry.
I love Matt Berry.
Did you see on Amazon they've got the first season of What We Do in the Shadows?
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
I watched it. Yes.
So great.
Wait. No, that's the new one. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it yet.
The TV
No,
series.
sorry, I watched the movie.
The movie
which
was
is
wonderful.
Incredible.
But the TV series is so good.
Hilarious. I'm trying to figure out the way to convince Anna that she needs to watch the movie because it's not one of those movies that I would
Did she
normally
enjoy
try
Thor
to.
Ragnarok?
Yes.
Well, it's Taika Waititi.
I know, and
so-
that's how I kind of put
and
it
Jermaine
into.
Clements.
But it's not like one of those movies that, and this is not like it's not one of those movies that I can convincingly portray as a good movie to other people.
Because
I'm
it's
not,
a mockumentary.
Yeah, I'm not good at like getting like I couldn't convince anyone, and so
That's a damn shame because it's amazing.
oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get it to come off as a great movie.
I think you
It's
just have to
very
sit her
interesting.
down and.
And I did
play it.
explain it, and it came off like she was positive about watching it. But Anna's not huge into those types of things anyway. I mean, she loves, we haven't found a show that she watches that I don't also enjoy.
Yeah. Well,
But it's just one of those situations where I enjoy. It's like a rectangle and square. Like I enjoy a lot more TV.
watch the movie first, then watch the series, and
Yeah, I'll need to go watch the first season definitely. I didn't realize it was out already.
yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me just see if there's
Jeez, yeah, the movie was great, and they're working on the new one, where it's focused on the werewolves.
Oh, really?
Well, werewolves, not swearwolves.
I loved the werewolf. Man, that's such a the movie.
Well, there's
was
a TV
incredible.
series too. That's great.
I'm very excited about that. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead. I've already done my income phase. My main phase was uneventful. What do we have here?
Lots of swords. Swords.
Swords.
Take S words for 1,000. Swords.
That's
That's backwards.
I'll take the rapist. Therapist. You know what? Never mind.
The penis mightier.
Hell yeah.
You have a phone call.
Well.
Sonny, shut up! Shut up!
So yeah, I'm gonna deal 7 damage to you.
You're attacking me, huh?
Ba-ba-ba.
But I'm the leader, so I don't get anything.
Well, we're both leaders. Well, no, yeah, you are
No,
the
I'm
sole
leading.
leader. That's
Yeah.
right. Oh.
So I'm attacking you
Mm.
for 7 damage,
Mm.
and I get to inflict constrict.
Mm.
Anything else I get to do to you?
Yes, Patrick. If you've never seen What We Do in the Shadows, I think you can get it on VOD, and it may be on streaming somewhere.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's how I did it. I think it's on Amazon.
Might be.
I think it's streaming on Amazon.
But if you enjoyed Flight of the Conchords, Jermaine Clements wrote it with Taika Waititi,
Wow.
and it's great.
It's incredible. It's hilarious. I mean, if you can imagine. I mean, Taika Waititi, immediately, it's going to be hilarious. But he stars in it, and he directed it, and it's so funny.
Good documentary.
One of my favorite scenes is when the cops are going through the house.
Oh, right.
And,
The glam room.
and they're like, "Why don't we just kill them?" And he's like, "Wait. They have some really good points. I really want to hear them out.
All right, I'm going to spend 1 CP to play Try Again.
Okay.
I or a chosen teammate may re-roll up to 2 dice. Can be the same die twice in a row or 2 different dice. So I'm going to re-roll this die. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help me. All right, so that was a waste.
Well, Jeeves, if nobody in the Cove enjoyed what we do in the shadows, then that further cements my ideal that the Cove are just a bunch of jerks.
Wow.
Yep, I went there. And I'm the new guy, so I mean...
So he's fired.
I'm out of here. Flip. I don't know that I can flip this table. It's pretty sturdy.
Yeah. Might as well be bolted down.
All right, so 7 damage.
Yep. I
That
think.
sucks.
No, 9 damage. No, wait, no, 7 damage. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong one. Sorry. 7 damage.
7 damage it is.
Yes, that is Taika Waititi from Thor Ragnarok, the upcoming Jojo Rabbit.
Oh, I'm so excited about that.
Thor, what do they call it? Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
That's the new one?
Yeah, very excited
And he's
about that
done,
too.
what was the other movie he did? I can't remember the
He's
indie one.
done a few.
Yep, he's done a
And
few.
I
Yeah.
meant to go
yeah.
back and watch
I
it
know-
because
I
I
like-
loved Thor Ragnarok.
He has had so much success with the things that he's done. I mean, it's hard to believe that he would do something
Yeah.
bad. Not to put so much pressure on his shoulders. Not that he listens to this at all, but like,
And bite me,
Hi,
you are
Taika.
correct. Without the bald guy, you wouldn't have all this amazing weekly content. So, you're welcome. Yeah, that's right. He actually said it. Don't look at there, trying to think that I manipulated that. It's what he said right there.
But I have a full head of hair. I don't know. Damn this.
No, sir. Nay. Nay.
you know.
You just said nay.
No. Good. Are you done, Hunter?
Oh, still my main phase, right? I can do stuff. Let's see. Could do that. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it for now. So you can go.
Okay, so I gain 1 CP. I draw a card. And let's take a look here.
I didn't look at it. What is the max hand size?
6.
6.
Okay.
You sell all
Yeah.
cards beyond 6.
Oh, that's I didn't see that. Yeah.
Okay. I've got no abilities to do, so I'm going to do something offensive.
As
I
always.
just-
take
you
my shirt
normally
off. What? What we got?
Oh, let's
Couple
do
of
this.
dims.
Be right back,
Couple
folks.
of dims. Dims. All right. 11655. Not a lot going on there.
Here, you'll need this for your character.
Thank you. If only the bald guy updated the website with such regularity. You know what, Patrick? New website will be coming very soon. I'm working on it almost daily. So shut your mouth, basically.
Sucker. Have a Coke and a smile.
Enjoy.
Surprise, motherfucker! Ha
Surprise, motherfucker.
Surprise, motherfucker! Hard eyes, motherfucker!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Alright, I got a lot of swords. I'm gonna deal 7 damage
Swords.
to somebody. I'm gonna deal to Hunter. Hunter's a bastard.
He is also the leader, so you'd get to draw a card immediately.
Well, bam!
Well, damn. The one of the TV stations down in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, is WDAM.
Well, damn!
What damn?
What you watching? Well, damn!
Damn.
7 damage to you.
Oh, I didn't know if you were adding anything to that.
Damage to you.
Well, let's see. Can I do anything to make that?
Yeah, Patrick, I wanted to take the website a little more mobile, so I've tried to streamline it and make it a little more compromisable to whatever media whether it's tablet, phone, desktop. I want to make sure it's accessible to all of those. We just got streamlined a little bit. Store will remain the same, but we have the blog. We're gonna have some behind the scenes. We're gonna have a rotating gallery. A couple of things that hopefully we'll be able to update with such regularity as we do with our social media.
I've seen it. It looks like shit.
Really
Thanks. It's really bad. What you gonna do?
defend.
Nothing.
Let's see, that's not bad at all. Some tactical advantage. That's 1 damage I could to you. I'm gonna keep that.
What do you got?
I got this right at the moment.
What does that do?
I'm going to. I can use twice as wild.
Hey Anthony, what are you listening to?
It's just a bunch of, it's just a rainy day playlist, or it's just mellow stuff.
Right on.
This one's Paper Kites,
Ah, never heard of them.
Standing in the Rain. Yeah.
Okay.
How much damage are you doing to me?
I'm doing 7 damage to you.
Alright, yeah, I guess I'll do
I know the
this.
Lumineers are coming out with a new album, I think next week.
I'm gonna spend all my money
Money.
and change these two to flags and defend
Is it too loud?
two.
No, you're good. Why
Defend
don't you
2.
re-roll one of those? Wow. Yeah, I did that. I love it when Hunter goes. "Son of a-" Oh.
Damn it. Damn it. So I prevent
Take that
1.
damage.
Prevent 1 damage. I take 6.
Yep, that's fine. 29.
6. And let's see. I gain 2 tactical advantage.
Do you?
I do.
How do you do that?
With my 2
Okay.
6s.
That's what I do.
Is what he do.
You know what today is, kids? It's
Friday.
Tuesday. Buffalo Wild Wings. Buy one, get one.
Where are my fries, Patrick?
Patrick, who do you
Dang, fries are
think
done.
out of all the fast food restaurants out there, who has the best fries? Addendum to that, who has the best fries to dip into a Wendy's chocolate frosty?
Wendy's has the best fries to dip into a Wendy's chocolate frost.
I think McDonald's does. For me, I will always go get McDonald's fries and then a small frosty from Wendy's and dip them with that way. Sometimes Whataburger, but you usually got to get there like pretty early to get the decent ones, or you got to tell them that you want them real salty.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
Okay, let's
keep
talk
talking about this while we haven't eaten anything. I'm done.
Okay.
It hurt me, and I didn't appreciate it.
You got your second main phase.
Yep. Tell you what, I'm gonna get down to zip, and I'm gonna change my katana to a katana slice dose, and that will be it for me.
All right.
Earn.
Upkeep phase.
Who's got the best fries to dip in a chocolate Wendy's frosty?
He's the one to ask about that, I would imagine.
I've never been a Frosty. I mean, a dipper, but it'd probably have to be McDonald's.
Yeah. See. Yeah. It's just the way it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I really need to try that. I like sweet and salty. I just don't.
Oh,
And
it's,
also-
it's delicious.
McDonald's has
Try
the
dipping
best.
your entire burger in the Frosty.
I'm not
telling
going
you.
to
No,
encourage
it's great.
that.
It's great.
Now, the only thing I would say about sometimes McDonald's are a little floppier than like with Burger King or something, so I could see like Burger King doing it too.
I
Maybe.
never go to Burger King.
Now, I found also that McDonald's has the best Coke ratio, Coke syrup ratio.
Oh,
Like they get it
McDonald's
right
has the
every
best
time.
Cokes, and they,
Yeah.
I read an article it's a temperature thing. It's a whole bunch of.
Is
different
it?
things.
Okay.
It's
Interesting.
Yeah. I think they keep it colder.
So they can do the Coke machine that way, but they
They
can
can't
never
do the frosty. They can't do ice
They
cream.
have to
nothing.
divert power from the ice cream.
They've got fucking scientists over here at the fountain drinks, and then they've got Roy over here with the
I
shake
can't figure
machine,
this out,
just
man.
hammering it for no reason.
Wait, come on, just a second. Only like it's dice thrown.
Yes.
Oh, I just ordered a set of dice thrown playing cards, like for poker.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, that should be in either later this week. So maybe next week during the stream, y'all can share it
Yeah.
with the people.
Nice,
That'd be
dude.
awesome
Well,
because that sounds so cool.
Well, once you've got the D6 rule book wrapped up, maybe you can hop in on the stream.
Well, he's still got that. He's got that secret project.
That
Afterwards.
wasn't meant to.
I'm never gonna get
I
on
just hurt Brent's
stream.
feelings. I feel really bad.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
You gotta get the rights now before you see it on camera.
Yeah, right. All right, I'm done. So Nate, it's back to you.
We don't hate Roy. Well, we hate that one Roy.
Yeah,
that one Roy who fucks up the shake machine at McDonald's.
But not the other Roy.
Yeah, don't hate
He's
him.
watching our stream. Like, just listening.
I'm doing the best I can. I'm doing what Mama done told me. I hits it with a hammer till it fixed.
All right.
That's
Shake
what she did
machine
with-
is the devil.
That's what she did with me. She hit me with a hammer till I was fixed. That's McDonald's. Patrick was that Roy. Well, Patrick, at least you recognize it. It means that you've grown from it.
In high school, everyone is that Roy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I have no main phase cards to play.
You want to know how I eat my Wendy's?
Well, I'd say that.
What I do, here's the secret. You get a Frosty and you get a regular meal. It's a burger, fries, a
Okay.
drink, and frosting. Then you dip your fries in the Frosty. Then you dip your burger in the Frosty. Then
See, you keep
once
going
you
with this
finish,
dipping
no.
burgers
See,
and
you eat the whole meal that way. Then you pour what's left of your soda into the Frosty, and now you've got a soda float.
no, I've done that. I've done like at Wendy's. I'll do a Dr Pepper Frosty float.
Yeah.
I've done that, but
So-
this
but
burger
see, like,
thing
no,
you're trying
you-
to throw out there is
No,
just
it's like
What kind of burger exactly? Is it just the
just
the
a regular
stock burger?
It's just yeah. I usually get like a junior cheeseburger,
Yeah.
you know, fries.
See, I like
And a
you.
drink.
I'll try it once.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna make you that promise. I will try it once, but
On stream next time.
if I don't
We're
like
doing
it,
it.
I'm gonna kick you in the junk.
I mean, why? Why was that the only
'Cause
way
you
that
told
you
me-
can
'cause I
express how
would've
much you
wasted
don't like
money.
it?
I would have wasted money.
It's like $5.
And playing
A
with my money is
junior
like playing with my
cheeseburger.
emotions.
If you take one bite and you don't like it, you still have the rest of the burger.
And a Frosty.
Yeah.
I don't know, my
For
mind would
dessert.
be tainted. I couldn't look at it.
So doing the fries first, does that kind of salt up the Frosty a little bit for the burger?
I would say, yeah, it does. It adds something to it, and then you got to make sure that the burger comes with like everything that comes on a regular junior cheeseburger, because something about like the mustard and the onions and the pickles and everything mixed with the Frosty. There's just something about that combination.
Okay.
Personally, I love it. It's a great flavor. You eat that. I'm getting hungry right now.
Patrick, you speak my language. Patrick just said a Frosty with chunks of Baconator floating in it. Bacon, yes. Now, there was a while where Sonic did a bacon milkshake.
Yeah,
where
that
it was
was
like
recently.
a chocolate milkshake with bacon bits.
Yeah.
Holy hell, that was amazing. Because it was really crunchy bacon. It was great.
All right. So I'm not to get off the topic of food, but we are playing a game on the stream.
Sorry, I keep going on
They
these
don't tune in
tangents.
for the game. They tune in
Yeah.
for the band.
Oh, I know that.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So-
we
so-
just play the game in the background.
It
of our-
really is,
of our,
yeah.
like podcast.
But just to
basically,
let
our
y'all know what I'm
blog.
doing and what.
Please,
To let y'all know
please,
what I'm
yes.
doing. I'm spending 3 of my blood power to draw 2 cards and
My
then
God.
discard any 1 card. And I'm still doing this in my main phase.
I feel like the backlight on this has gone down. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what to tell you, buddy.
Now my thing is, when I discard a card, do I actually gain CP from that?
I don't think so.
Because it
has
is-
to be at the end of the phase, doesn't it? To
Well,
gain the CP?
this is the main phase still.
Okay.
Patrick, I'm just telling you, just try it. Just try it.
So I'll let y'all make that call. It tells me to discard a card. Do I gain CP from that discard?
9!
Okay.
Well, he said that. I'm with him. But I mean, I'm just saying, I didn't say anything.
Now, Hunter, I think what's going on with your phone is Apple has sent out the bug for today because they're announcing the new iPhone 11.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So they're putting a bug on yours, so it starts getting
it's
wonky.
the iPhone 8. I mean,
I
God,
hear you.
I
My
just
10
got it.
my 10 or my X is doing fine, so I don't know what to tell you on that.
Don't
one.
know. Yeah. I mean, this came out literally the same time that yours did.
Did
I shouldn't want to spend the extra money.
I'm with you.
All right.
And Apple's
Discard
punishing
that
me.
one.
Yep, they do that. I used to work for Apple. They do that.
I know.
All right.
Anna said that things are exploding at C Spire while they're trying to
Oh, I don't
prepare for
doubt it.
Apple's
Yeah,
rollout.
man. Those poor bastards.
Oh yeah. She said like she's not having to work on it, but the person that is working on it, Apple hasn't sent out anything yet for promotion.
I'm not surprised.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Apparently, they're still waiting on the assets
Yeah.
for the promotion, and Apple is extremely picky about how they get promoted.
Yes, they are.
So, what the fuck, Apple? You know, that's what I'm saying.
Patrick, I'm
I
one of those,
have a platform and I'm going to use it.
Patrick, I'm one of those guys where, yes, I like Apple. Almost everything that I own is Apple. But I love Android equally because of its customization. I just go more for Apple because everything in my house is kind of connected all through that. But yes, Apple has a lot of problems.
That's kind of the issue that you run into with Apple. And I say this as a person who has an Apple phone. I use a Mac at work. I have an iMac at home. But it's because
welcome.
you fall into this sort of like convenience hole that you're just continuing to dig yourself deeper and deeper. You can't break free because once you break free, your life just becomes that much more difficult. No matter how many updates, how much better any other technology is, it's only for that one thing. I've looked it up. There's better laptops, obviously, definitely, for my profession, better laptops, but they aren't synced to my phone. They aren't synced to.
Yep, that's what they do the best.
Yeah.
They connect.
Your entire home becomes part, and soon the entire world is going to be held by Apple, and it's just we're going to let them do it
Yeah.
because of the convenience. And Apple rules the world.
Yeah.
Apple wants to. All right, my offensive roll turned into a.
Yeah, I was wondering. You just kept rolling dice.
Well, I only got to roll twice because of your little constriction there, which I've given back to you. But it worked out perfectly because it turned into Sanguimancy, which healed me for 2, and I gained 3 blood power.
So wait, are you handing this back like
Yeah.
this, or I didn't know if you removed it and put it on me?
No.
Okay.
It's removed once it's had its effect.
Very good.
And I've got a main phase to get through because there was no targeting and there was no defense. I could do that. That doesn't help me. I'm just going to hold on to these, so that is my turn.
Okay.
Huther.
So draw a card, gain some CP, gain 15. Look at that.
VP. Wow.
I said CP. Thank you very much.
That wasn't fun of you.
Both of you, knock
I
it off.
definitely heard
Both of
VP.
you, stop.
It sounded
Stop.
like
We're not going to have
sarcasm.
this at the gaming table.
I was just saying it that way to be.
I thought
Weird.
I thought you were being sarcastic. I'm sorry.
That's just my voice.
And your face.
There's this great skit on Kids in the Hall where Dave Foley plays a guy who cannot speak anything
Yes.
but sarcastically. I'm so lonely.
Have you seen I just discovered this, the SNL sketch about Matthew Perry teaching a sarcasm class. It's hilarious.
Imagine it's an older skit.
Yeah.
Okay.
He teaches a sarcasm class, and this woman walks in who's completely completely literal. And
wow.
and she goes, "Is this a sarcasm class?" And he goes, "No, it's Anatomy 101." And she's like, "Oh, sorry." And he's like, "No, come in. Yeah, you're good." And he keeps doing it, and she just keeps taking him completely literally.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Okay, class, we had our last assignment where we were reviewing British food," and one of them was like, "Yeah, it's great that they boil literally everything."
Funny because it's true.
I saw a post the other day of a guy touring Britain. He was like, I understand why Gordon Ramsay's angry all the time.
Yup.
Swords.
Boy, you sure got a lot of sword.
Swords.
Use your swords.
Use the swats.
May the swords be with you.
She's gone from suck to
Oh,
blow.
what a wild.
All right, favorite Mel Brooks movie.
Oh shit! Blazing Saddles.
Okay.
I always do this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go
You
with
guys
Men
get
in
in on
Tights.
this too.
Young
That's
Frankenstein.
a great one. Yeah, I mean, like those were definitely.
Frankenstein
does
and
not-
I mean, I've never had.
Blazing Saddles, yeah.
He
It's
does
like,
not have a bad movie.
yeah, I wouldn't say.
Well,
Let's not go there. He's had a few, but there's some early stuff.
the ones that you think of, he doesn't have a bad one.
Yeah.
Like,
the ones that most people see.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Producers, History of the World Part 1, Pennies from Heaven, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein. Yeah.
Men in Tights is great.
Men in Tights, I'm just okay on.
Really?
Yep.
I think one aspect of Men in Tights that I like the most is the nostalgia aspect of it because I watched it so often as a
Sure,
kid.
exactly.
And of course, I mean, it's just it's funny how my interpretation of Robin Hood was shaped by
Carrie
Kevin
Elwes.
Costner
Oh,
and
yeah.
Carrie Elwes. It's
Alan
completely
Rickman.
different,
Yeah.
but it's based on the same movie. I mean, it's
No,
this,
it is, yeah.
like Carrie Elwes' Robin Hood is based on the Kevin Costner Robin Hood to a degree, and so
To the point that he says, unlike some Robin Hoods, I speak with an English
yeah,
accent.
exactly. And so it's so interesting that
Which
my
none of us
actual,
realized that was his actual accent
Yeah.
until many years later.
Yeah.
But that's like like to have the literal like my literal childhood
Yeah.
was based on those two Robin Hoods. My interpretation of other than the Disney Fox Robin Hood, but like,
Which is the best version.
that's such a
It-
good
it
version
is.
of Robin Hood. Yeah.
I remember in my younger years, I would bring a girl home and we would watch Blazing Saddles or Young Frankenstein, and if she didn't laugh, then I couldn't continue going out with her. That was a litmus test in my family.
That's a good requirement.
Mm-hmm.
I want to change mine from Men in Tights to Spaceballs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got Spaceballs, Men in Tights,
No, mine is still Blazing
Blazing
Saddles.
Saddles, Spaceballs, Blazing Saddles, Frankenstein. Okay.
Which I love Young Frankenstein.
Yeah.
It's a great movie, but I Blazing Saddles to this day, like I find so many quotable
It's-
moments. It's
It's an
so
amazing
great.
movie and one that could not be done today.
Oh, definitely,
Oh, no.
definitely.
But
not. It'd
for
be
the
awful
time
today,
and the behind the scenes stuff that I've read about it, amazing.
yes.
And just how it goes completely off the rails towards the end of the movie. It's hilarious.
The big fight. And all
Yeah.
That, yeah.
God, it's so good.
Yep.
I got the rare chance to see that in the theater.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, it was after Gene Wilder died.
Oh,
And that's why they brought it back into theaters. I got to see that and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory in the theater, and they
Yep.
were both amazing.
Nice.
did they do Young Frankenstein in the theater?
No.
Why?
That would have been fun.
That's the one that
Because
he
it-
actually stars
yeah,
in the Mel Brooks series. I mean, he plays a great role in Blazing Saddles, but he's actually the star of Young Frankenstein. It's weird that they wouldn't have done that one instead.
Like a roll in
Whatever.
the hay. Roll, roll, roll in the hay. Feel bruja.
All right. I'm gonna attack you.
Oh, the hell you are.
And he is,
because he's the leader
Yep.
with me. So,
yeah,
yeah.
no one both leaders.
What you coming at me with?
6 damage.
Duh, son of a. Okay.
What was that?
You got me.
Are you not rolling for defense?
No, I will. I was trying to get this set because it keeps, like my 2 was up here. There. Now it's only 3, isn't it? Alright, so I deal 1 damage to you, and I prevent 1 damage. Oh, no, I prevent 3 damage total,
Wow.
and do 1 to you.
So
One
you
to
take
other-
1.
Do 1 to others, as you would
I
have.
did.
One.
Do 1 to others.
Yeah.
Yes, they would do 3 to you.
Yeah. I'm gonna spend 1 CP
Okay, spend 1 CP.
and play Helping Hand. Reroll that 6.
You sunny beach. 5. So I prevent 2 damage and do 1 damage to you.
It's a little bit better, I guess.
So you do 5 damage to me.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, wait,
5.
wait.
4.
4 damage because you prevented 2. 4 damage. I'd be happy to give you 5 damage, but I think it's just 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Main phase.
Main phase.
Número 2.
I think tonight I'm gonna go watch It Part 2.
I'm gonna get rid of this one to gain a CP.
I'm sure it's still gonna be crazy, but
I think that'll probably be my whole.
So, what you doing there? Playing some cards there? Go on. Just got a card?
you play God.
Gonna play cards?
I guess I'll
Do
I'll
I need some
spend
Cool
it.
Whip with Will Wheaton?
Say whip.
Whip.
No, say
Whip.
Cool Whip. Cool Whip. You're eating hair.
Overall, I'm not a huge Family Guy fan just
Sure.
because the jokes drag on way too fucking long half the time. Yeah, case in point. Like,
Yeah.
it's funny the first 5 seconds, but it's not funny the next minute and a half.
Yeah.
You done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there are key moments from that show that are just...
Yeah, there are some great stuff.
I had that Cool Whip thing as a ringtone in high school or in like junior high.
God damn, you're young.
Yeah, shut up.
Jesus.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Yeah, remember that thing that came out like 5 years ago? Yeah, he was 3 then.
Alright,
I don't know, you got some weird Benjamin Button shit going on.
let's do a little offense here.
Corey being offensive.
Who knew?
What a change from the norm.
Who knew? Yeah, I'm the offensive one in this in this building.
It's nice to see the Cove as being chatty today, though.
Yeah.
That's always
Yeah.
nice.
I mean, it's mostly Patrick being noisy, but
Yeah,
you know, that's Patrick.
Just talking about iPhones, which we've been off that subject for a long time.
All right, so
Well,
I
there
gain.
is a bit of delay.
Yeah,
And
I
plus,
know.
you know, Patrick is slow anyway. I'm just
Oh.
kidding,
Oh,
Patrick.
I get
I'm
a back
kidding.
strike, and I'm going to deal 3 undefendable damage to Nate.
Undefendable.
Undefendable.
You can draw a card, too.
undefendable. I already did.
oh, good. Because we're tied.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the first, or because?
Because you
Leader?
attacked
Oh,
the
okay.
leader.
Then yes, I will draw one. Thank you.
Because technically we're both in the lead.
3 undefendable damage?
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
It's fine. Oh, wait, I get to... Do I still get to roll defense, though?
I wouldn't think so because it's not defendable. So there's no
No.
reason to roll
Yeah.
dice. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 6 cards, so I'm good there. I'm good.
All right. Upkeep. I have nothing to upkeep. I will gain a CP and draw a card. Card. Ooh.
Don't cry, Patrick. We're still not convinced that you're not 5 out of the 7 people commenting on Twitch with different names. We need you.
That's true. That's very true.
All right. I'm going to consume blood for 0 CP, spend up to 2 blood power, then gain 2 CP per blood power spent.
I didn't follow that at all.
So I'm spending 2 blood power and gaining 4 CP.
Cool. Wow, that's a lot of CP.
Yeah. Plus it didn't
Face
cost.
is a lot of CP.
Wow. Dick.
You know. See, I knew Angela would find it.
Yeah, look at you. Look at you helping out.
I'm gonna roll.
You mean this one?
That's why
This
she's the-
depression face.
That's why she's the toast queen.
All right. We've got
Some
hands and
eyes.
eyes.
Hands and eyes, children, hands and eyes.
Which
The hand bone's connected to the
Eyeball.
eyeball.
That's gross. That's gross, baby. Don't be gross.
so just for kicks, I'm going to re-roll these. See what happens.
Damn, how long have you been on a stake? Oh, that's right. You got 3
She-
weeks.
Yeah, she was on week 1. I think she's
God,
on week 2
you
now.
lucky bastard.
Man.
You got too much stuff happening here. Oh.
Alright, so I've got currently a small straight. I could do Sanguimancy again, but I don't want to.
I don't want you to either.
I've got one roll left. Which,
Don't rub it in.
alright. So, possess.
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz. Deal 7 damage and roll 1 die. On hand, inflict bleed. On either gaze or blood droplet, gain mesmerize, which will force an opponent to re-roll a die. So, roll a die here. Ooh, somebody will be. Well, I gain mesmerize. And Hunter.
Yeah. That makes sense. Wait. Can I do anything? No.
Angela, when you were in school, what other secondary languages were taught? Because I know that a lot of times over in the
You know
EU
what?
and the Netherlands and stuff,
Make
they have secondary languages. I know here it's usually like Spanish,
Make that
sometimes
11
German.
damage.
So I'm interested to find out what other languages were encouraged at your school.
I'm going to spend 4 of these. Wait. First, I'm going to roll defense.
Okay. Yeah, you got 11 damage coming your way. Just
First,
so
I'm going to roll defense.
11. That's plus.
You didn't even have to take off your shoes for that one. I'm impressed.
Never mind.
Nope. Shoes.
Shoes.
Nate, shoes.
Oop, that was...
Oh my god, guys. Shoes.
Shoes. Oh my god, shoes.
All right, so I'm going to take the full force of that,
Woo.
except that I'm not.
German, French, and English. Drop
Because I'm
French
going
ASAP.
to...
Wait, are you? Because do you know?
Angela, I've taken Spanish. I've taken Russian. I've taken ASL, American Sign Language.
You know what? Hold on.
Only little bits and pieces have stuck. I wanted to try Japanese, but I realized that I'm way too old to be starting onto that trek. So, yeah,
I'm
just
going to
speak
spend one
conversational
of
in
my
most
multiple
of those.
CP.
The insane amounts of CP that you have.
What did you roll? I want you to re-roll
None of this is helpful to me at all.
one of those.
You noticed that, right? Oh.
So now that is helpful to me. That's defense.
Well, see, I thought you would gain tactical advantage for.
I would, but that's not really something I can
It-
use immediately.
But it does help you in the long run.
I still gain 2 tactical advantage.
Yeah.
And, okay, so I gain 1, so now you're attacking me for 10, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to spend 4, which I'm keeping these just because I'm going to gain them back. I'll do it just for the show of it. I'm going to spend 4 so that I gain Protect. And I'm going to use Protect so that I only take half the damage.
Still 5 damage.
It is 5 damage, but it's not 10.
He right. He right.
So, I'll take 5.
Oh, damn. You spent it way too quick.
Why?
Because I could spend 2 CP to remove a status effect token from a chosen player.
Too late, I already spent it.
Piteous. But now you know. And knowing is half the battle.
Deal with that. I'm still in the 20s.
Angela, well, normally I would agree with you. You're
And
never
I am-
too old to learn. I think learning a language right now, from this vantage, is past me. Now, if I were to suddenly move to Japan and be thrown into the environment, I think I could probably pick it up. But
Yeah.
from this side, trying to learn it, it's kind of a losing battle. When I was living in Texas, being raised there, knowing Spanish was a necessity, especially in the areas that I lived in. But I haven't spoken Spanish in so many years.
Yeah.
I'm encouraging my son to learn ASL. We have a school for the deaf here in town that gives classes some nights of the week, and I'd like to get back into ASL, and I want him to be able to pick it up as well.
Yeah. I'd love to pick that up as well. My mom did it for a while.
It's a
and she tried to teach
gorgeous
it to me.
language. It's so intimate, and I really,
Yeah.
I really like
Plus,
it.
I mean, it's been coming out a lot more recently. It's become popularized just because, especially people in a customer service,
Absolutely.
picking it up. It's become a very big movement, and I think it's really important for a lot of people in customer service to pick it up because,
Especially if you were in a town with a school for the deaf.
yeah.
When I lived in Austin, I was working with the local ballet, and they did performances for the deaf community where we would line the stage with some huge subwoofers so that the audience could feel the beat. And they had a great school for the deaf there that I was involved with.
It's my turn, right?
Yep.
Or are you done, Nate?
My main phase numero dos. I'm going to
Oh, wait. I meant to. I gained.
sell this one for 1
Aha.
CP.
And
that
So
is
you
my turn.
you gain the CP that it costs, or just 1 CP down
Just
the
1 CP
Okay,
down the board.
Got it.
Because that one actually costs 0 CP.
Look at you now.
We actually had a deaf gentleman in our in one of my graphic design courses when I was at MC, and it became it was such a chore for him to find an interpreter. They couldn't always provide one, and some days he would just be there trying to work on his stuff, and nobody could communicate with him. Nobody learned it. Nobody knew it. It was difficult.
I imagine Google one day will come up with something like they have for Google Translate that will be able to translate into ASL, or at least I think, what do they call it, Pigeon?
That's
It's
the
for people
simpler
who
version.
Yeah, it's for people who were hearing, lost their hearing, and it's kind of a condensed version of sign language. I believe that's what
I
it's
know that
called.
they have a pigeon in like African dialects, don't they? For the fact that like
Maybe.
it's so separate tribes have different
Maybe.
dialects in Africa, and so there's like this common tongue of pigeon that a lot of them learn
Yeah.
along with their
But
tribal
if you guys know the
dialects.
answers to this, please
Yeah.
speak up.
And I think that maybe it's the same name because it's a similar situation.
Yeah, it could possibly be.
Ooh, that's a good one.
That's something as a gaming company that we've been very trying to gain more knowledge about, is how our games can be translated to people with disabilities and how we can make them more universal. We were talking about color blindness the other day, and we've been talking about for blind people using Braille and a few other things. I was thrilled to see D&D is finally coming out with Braille versions of a lot of their books and also audio versions.
Yeah.
So it's cool stuff out there.
And with the advent of kind of hybrid gaming where cards or components have either QR codes or chips in them to interact with tablets, I think there's a lot of possibility there.
Absolutely.
I'm going to gain a tactical advantage,
You and your tactical advantages.
and I roll 1.
Hey-os.
Okay.
Silver.
Hail
How'd you go
sword. So,
Over.
Nate,
No.
I deal 5 damage to you.
Why are you being a dick?
Actually, wait. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't. Oh yeah, that's probably what we can do.
So which one are you doing? Just.
I can't see that.
Or maybe. No, wait. Wait.
Nope, did that completely wrong.
Nope.
So now that you screwed the pooch,
Yeah.
where are we all sitting as far as health?
I'm at 25.
23, 25. Okay.
I'm just. Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Because I can't do anything else. I don't think. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just take the. You don't get attacked.
Okay. So there it is.
I can't re-roll it or anything. But I do gain 4 tactical advantage, which is
My
pretty
God.
cool. Plus the 1 that I already gained.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. And then I can do something, but really not much that I want to do.
Yeah, we've spent a lot of time just chatting this game.
Yeah.
Not really focused on the
Sure.
game.
I'll just
That's all right. Some days we do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
just spend all my CP and gain a protect.
Protect.
I do a protect.
All right, are
Which
you done?
work. Yeah. I'm done.
All right, here we go. 2.
Look at all my tokens.
I don't want to.
So many tactical advantage.
All right. Anything I want to do? Yeah, I'm gonna do honorable. Costs 1 CP, and I gain 2 honor tokens.
Sweet. I don't know what that does.
Honor tokens I can spend to increase attack damage.
That's not anything, is it? Still nothing.
What am I? Damn it. Okay.
Sweet.
So be it. I'm gonna do 6 damage to Nate.
Why are you so mean?
Why are you so nasty, baby?
So what have you got? What are you doing?
6 damage to you.
Just straight up 6 damage.
Straight 6.
Those other 2 dice aren't doing anything for you.
Mm-mm. They sure ain't.
Accept that.
Get off me, Hunter.
No. What does shame do?
Shame can reduce attack damage. I don't have any shame.
No shame.
I got no shame, baby.
So you're definitely attacking him,
I'm
right?
definitely attacking him.
Okay.
What do you got?
I'm going to spend
I feel like I'm being
1 CP. Make that a 4.
Make that a 4? Oh, this guy. Okay, I could dig that.
going to spend my mesmerize.
What does Mesmerize do?
It allows me to roll 1 die.
Okay.
If I roll a 5 or a 6, I can force you to re-roll any 1 die.
Nice. All right.
Ha ha!
Worth a shot. Worth a shot. So, if this goes through, you get 1 shame token, and I deal 7 damage.
You also get to draw a card because
Yep.
he's the leader.
So the reason I gave him a bell. Shame.
Yeah.
Order up.
7 damage.
And a shame token.
And what does shame do for me?
Shame. When a player afflicted by shame would deal damage as a result of their offensive roll phase, remove the token and reduce that damage by 1.
Yabor.
You're basic.
Very nice. Very nice.
Angela, don't feel pity for Nate. I'm sure I'll get it back threefold. Ho ho! What'd it do?
During your upkeep phase, roll a die.
All right.
On 1 through 4, receive 1 damage.
All right.
Otherwise, remove the token.
All right, cool. I can
So
take it.
1 through 4, you take a damage. 5, 6, you remove it.
Cool.
And how much damage am I taking?
7.
7?
7.
7? I'm in the teens, but I am still allowed to vote and die for my country.
I was about to
But
say,
not
just
drink.
die. I'm allowed to die. They'll let me. They don't like it, but they'll let me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so I gotta get 1 and make yours.
Beards. Your curds in way.
All right, I'm just gonna throw that one away and gain 1 CP off of it. And Nate, it's to you.
Alright. I have no upkeep. I will gain 1 CP and draw 1 card. Ooh. What is the difference here? Oh. Wait here. Oh, hell yeah. So I'm spending 2 CP
Twitch keeps straight.
to upgrade my defense. I can now roll 4
damn.
dice. Yeah, that's basically it. I can roll 4 dice now.
Still no defense.
But I mean, that gives me a lot more options.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going into my offensive roll. Be good to me. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going for something here.
All right,
more
Hunter,
time.
you're in charge of the stream
What? When did that happen?
right now because the Apple conference just started. So I'm going to stream that over here while we're doing this.
Mine's frozen, so. Hope you're not saying anything interesting. You're never saying anything interesting.
See, I'm not the mean one.
Yeah, it's frozen, see? Got nothing going on.
Close it out and get back in.
About to turn it off, turn it back on again. I
Yes.
know the rules.
iPhone 11, kids. It's a real deal.
Put this stupid app. There it is.
All right. So,
$700 price point.
I can't do much.
It's cheaper than the X. Makes no sense.
I can do Sanguimancy, which heals me for 2.
I don't know
Cool.
what you're talking about, Patrick. All I have is happy now, and yes, in general.
And I gain
am.
3 blood power.
I'm ready. Blood.
Still frozen. Nope. Now we're back.
All right.
Yeah, I got it now.
And that is my turn.
I'm ready.
It's Apple. It's Apple sabotaging my very new phone.
Not new enough in their eyes.
Yeah.
Your turn, Hunter.
Oh, you've got last year's phone? I'm sorry, we're not updating it anymore.
I mean, yeah, dude.
We're
They
downgrading it,
They
actually.
get serious. with some
We
of
are
that stuff.
deteriorating your phone from within.
I thought planned obsolescence was illegal.
I tend
Prove
to
it.
believe you with that, but I'm not. I don't know.
I think that's what they would say.
I mean, I'm fairly sure that you can't use an iPhone 2 anymore.
Well, that's kind of understandable.
Sure.
But at the same
With
time,
like year-old.
See, that's
phones.
clever. I'm sorry I made you explain the joke. I didn't see the punchline. I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah, I
that's clever.
apologize.
Is Patrick clever?
Oh, so clever. He's the cleverest boy of them all. Oh, the iPhone 11 Pro has an extra camera. Kids,
Who gives a shit?
how dare you?
Like, will it allow?
You're a videographer. How dare you?
Yeah, exactly why I don't use phones to film.
Sometimes, if I've got Filmic Pro that I use,
Yeah.
and that's a really nice app that lets you really dial stuff in. Yeah, just like basic phone camera, I agree. But Filmic, I really am digging.
I want to go for.
I will say I've used phone footage one time in a commercial, and that was for a slow motion shot of somebody running.
Right.
Because the camera I had was old, and it was a DSLR,
Mm.
and it didn't do anything above 60i,
Right.
which, being interlaced, you can't slow it down.
Nope.
Oh, so tempting. No, we'll go for the easy one. Hell yeah. There it is.
Nice.
All right. So, I will attack Corey.
Oh yeah.
Good choice.
I will
Dirty
deal.
mouth.
I will deal 7 damage and inflict constrict.
I don't want you constrict. I don't need you constrict. What does it do?
Then you got a lot of tokens over there. Constrict when you only get 2 offensive rolls,
Ah,
as
okay.
opposed to 3.
How much damage are you doing?
7.
All right. Not this time. I will prevent 6 of that damage.
Damn. Damn.
Snap. Plus your defensive roll.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm hoping for.
Wow.
Let's find out, children. 2 on 5. So I will deal 2 damage back to you, and I will remove 1 damage, so I don't take any damage at all, but you take 2.
I'm going to try this. Let's see
Uh-oh.
what happens.
Uh-oh.
Better D, a chosen player may perform a reroll of up to 5 dice during their defensive roll.
So all 3?
Yeah,
All right. I can dig that.
just see what happens.
All right, so you now take 2 damage, and I prevent 2 damage, so I still don't take any.
I had to see if it would work.
Hey, it was a good gamble.
Yep.
That's actually the card I sold earlier.
Ah,
Better
okay, gotcha.
Wait, I took 2 damage? I could use my protect and only take 1. I'm not going to do that. Pointless. Okay. And then, I can't really do anything, so, end in there.
Okay.
Well, wait.
Well, hang on. I beg your pardon.
Oh, wait, no. Whoops, I forgot. I was supposed to draw another card.
This freaking guy,
Shut up.
you know?
Ah, damn it. Never mind. That's whatever. All right, I'm done.
Okay. What is it that I'm rolling? 1 die for the blood?
Yep. 1 through 4, you take a damage. 5, 6.
There's 1.
Yep. Take a damage.
Good. Good.
Good, good. Let the hate flow within you.
The neat thing is, bleed can stack up to 2. Nope, it stays.
Oh, does it stay?
Yep.
Until I don't? Okay, gotcha.
It stays until you get rid of it somehow. Either through a card
Patrick,
or
can
a
I
skill.
just tell you I'm very happy you found the emojis.
Okay. Let's get to rolling.
Angela's just rubbing it in.
Yeah, I'm sitting over here rocking a 4-year-old phone. And it's
You know
still
what?
fine.
That's the real issue is like, I really want the new Note. Like, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful phone.
But it's just a phone.
It is. But what I'm saying is, I can't get it anyway because my entire life is so optimized
Well,
with,
see,
with Apple products.
See, I've kind of got the same problem with Google because I've been an Android user from my first smartphone.
Mm-hmm.
All my contacts, everything, I use Google Calendar. I've got a
Sure.
Gmail account.
Sure.
It's all intertwined.
Yeah. And yeah, that is very true. The Google is very similar to Apple in
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah. Except they're just not as big on proprietary
Holy
hardware.
shit, what happened?
I've got a Masamune, the large straight. I'm going to deal 7 damage, but I also have to roll 4 die. 5, 6 damage.
Like 6.
Add
Were you-
1 for each sword.
But weren't you already dealing 7? So
7.
8,
Oh,
9.
sorry, 9. Yeah, I thought it was on 5. I apologize. Thank you. So, yeah,
You
9.
inflict a shame.
And then I inflict a shame. And I gain a backstrike.
Who are you doing this to?
He has more health.
Yeah, but you got less health.
And a ton of CP.
So there's another shame for you. Once again, those shames reduce a damage by 1 on your offensive rolls, so you have by 2.
Yeah.
And that is 9 damage to you, sir.
That is
Jesus.
incredible. Good octopus, Angela.
Oh wow, look at that.
Yeah, but
It's like
She
I'm playing
does that
Final
one every now
Fantasy
and
all
then.
over again.
right.
Why would I want to write everything that's on my phone
All right.
when I don't have to? I could just put in a new SIM card. Boom. New all the stuff.
So you're going to reduce your
Or
damage
cloud
by 2
transfer.
on this. The offense, or no, you're doing defensive. Sorry,
Yeah,
don't worry about it. Sorry.
Boom.
Goes the dynamite.
I could do that here, but I don't want to. All right, so I steal 2 health from you.
Oh,
Nice.
all right.
Interesting.
So, how much damage were you
9.
doing? 9.
I'm down to 22.
Still 2 health. That doesn't do anything for me. I don't want to. So 9. That goes there. That goes there. All right, I'm down to 13. Yeah, that's my defense. I don't actually block damage. I
But
steal.
steals. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. All
Yeah,
right.
this is one of the more complex characters in this game, so it's a little trickier than some of the less complex.
I'm done.
Yeah,
with
you
that.
are.
So, thank you
All
very
right.
much.
I have no upkeep. Gain a CP. Draw a card. I'm going to spend 1 CP to upgrade Gouge.
I haven't gotten any upgrades. I think I got 1, but it was basically useless.
I want to see what else is in my deck, so I'm going to spend 3 of my blood power to draw 2 cards, which I will then have to discard 1 something.
Now that I have a new fast charge 18-watt charger for phones and such.
I never really had an issue with charging my phone. That wasn't really something I would have asked them to change.
That card is now gone. All right, let's see what I can do.
12 megapixel, 26 millimeter f1.8, 12 megapixel telephoto camera, and a 12 megapixel ultra wide on the Pro. Interesting. Seems a bit overkill, but so be it.
Yeah.
What else is there?
Is that all they can think to upgrade them on their phones?
Yeah. Well, with this social media era, and they know that all kinds of influencers are using iPhones, they're just trying to make their Snapchats and their Instagrams and all that. Look
Another
better.
one will be good to me. Wasn't the best.
You have sanguimancy.
Or glamour. I'm going to do sanguimancy to regain 2 health.
Okay.
3 of these, which I will immediately spend to draw 2 more cards.
That's nice. All 3 cameras can be used at once, so you get 3 images to choose from. So that's kind of cool.
I believe I am. Corey is. I don't think Nate's very active on social media. Sorry, I didn't
really
actually
not.
pose the question.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, we know Corey kind of has to be as part of the
Yeah.
job.
Yeah.
I am. Just
You can find me on almost all the outlets. Now, whether you find Certifiable on there, that's a different story. Certifiable, you're really only going to find us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I don't know that we'll ever have a reason to do Snapchat or TikTok.
I'm not on anything like that. I'm just on Instagram and Facebook.
I know Certifiable is on Tinder, so you can find us on there and hit us up for a little coffee date or something. You know.
You get all of us.
God,
We'll stop
poor people.
everything.
Poor
We'll just
people.
drop everything.
I'm paying 0 CP to play getting paid to gain 2 CP.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to then spend that 2 CP to gain Glamour 2, which gives me more damage up here, but also gives me a secondary.
I don't want to just kill him.
What do you think I've been trying to do?
That unfortunately is all I can do.
Yeah, you guys should definitely follow Corey. He posts a lot.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. The views that are posted on my page are not necessarily the views associated with Certifiable Studios.
Yeah. I mean,
Thank you.
obviously, same with me.
Yeah.
So if you find me,
Holla at your boy.
You may not agree with what is on my page.
I don't agree with half the drawings he posts. I just don't.
I mean, because they're
All right,
his mom.
you done? Oh my God, my mother is a saint. How dare you, sir?
And I draw her that way.
Dorothy Mantooth is a
Saint! I will take your mother out to a nice fish dinner, and I will not pay.
I'm done. Yes.
Okay. Just look up Hunter Walker. It's not hard to find.
So, yeah,
I
look up
didn't
Hunter
think I
Walker.
was-
It's totally not a common name at all, especially in the South.
I have a
Every
picture
kid
up.
is named Hunter.
It's me.
Yep.
You can't see him.
I look pretty much like this. I think my picture's with Anna at the moment.
I think it is too.
It's during a snowy day.
Oh.
It was a good
It was not in Mississippi.
it was in Mississippi,
It
actually.
wasn't?
Yeah.
Oh, how long
Yeah.
ago was that?
Couple of years.
I was still working my old job, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was 2 years
been a
ago,
while.
I think.
We don't get snow very often in Mississippi, and when we do, the entire if there's a light dusting of snow, the entire state goes.
Yeah, except
Just
Clinton.
everything shuts down.
I don't know why, but my hometown, they just they left it open when everybody else was closed, and we used to hate it. Also, we used to say that Clinton had a bubble around it because there would be like these torrential storms or like snow day, like blizzards, in everywhere around us, and then we'd be completely missed.
Well, they don't want to mess with the senior citizens.
Exactly. So they got to get to Lubies. Don't
There's-
you dare get that way.
In Clinton, Mississippi, there's a sign as you're entering the town, which it's a city.
It says retirement city or something
It's,
like
it's
that.
like it's an
Senior city.
official
retirement city.
city.
Which is funny
Which-
because it's actually a college town too.
Yeah.
That's where I went to college and also where I will probably retire. not truly.
Officially.
I will never go back.
I tried to get out of Mississippi.
You hear me, Mom?
I tried to get out of Mississippi when
We
I
all
was
do.
a few years younger.
Yeah.
It lasted for a couple of years, and then I had to come back.
I tried to get out of just this general vicinity and came back. I never left Mississippi.
I came here for school, and I've never left.
That's what happens.
It
It
really
sucks
is,
you in,
yeah.
and
I
you're
like that
stuck.
one. So I'm gonna get rid of that one for another CP, just for the hell of it.
All right.
All right.
All right.
I'm always like, go ahead and attack me so we can.
Yeah, just kill me, guys. I'm not gonna block it. Kill me. Kill me. Oh, oh.
Shoot me in the face.
Could just do that.
Kick me in the Jimmy. For those who watched Beavis and Butthead.
Kick me in the Jimmy. It's been years. So many years.
Yeah.
Damn it.
No dice.
Actually,
So
5
many
dice.
dice.
No, no.
Not the issue.
No dice.
Damn it.
Oh, shit.
That's not what I wanted.
Was you going for a large straight?
I was, but it didn't work.
Didn't
All right.
work.
So instead, I'm just gonna. What does Wolfberg do? 6 damage. Still better.
I was only kidding. You don't have to attack me. Plus, he's the leader, so you get another call.
Don't do it. What you got,
I mean, the
Nate? You're
D6
like 15?
update. They said Corey wants to post that D6 update. I mean, that's coming.
Yeah, I mean it's
Are we filming it today?
no,
or-
it's
already
ready
done?
to
Oh, that's
go.
right. That's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
coming.
Yeah, it'll be out
Today.
fairly soon.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm
We've
just
been
gonna
doing a
go
lot of
ahead
behind the scenes stuff today, and had a couple of meetings, and then we had to run into this, so it's coming.
of course we have lunch after this because we are ridiculously hungry.
Oh God.
But we
Ridiculous.
suffer
So
for you
hungry.
guys.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna do.
That's why I said we need to eat next stream. We'll try the
We'll
Wendy's.
do a
thing.
mukbang. Okay. Next stream, mukbang.
We're
Hearn's in on that, right? He must not be in there.
He's either not in there or he's really focused.
He might have his headphones on.
All right. I have
They're
a
really
small
cheap
strike.
headphones, so I don't know that he wouldn't be able to block us out.
I'm gonna attack you.
Oh, really?
Yep.
For how much?
6 damage. And I'm tactical.
Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to spin both of these. My back strikes. So what happens is I roll 2 dice, and then I half the damage of those. So I round.
So it's 8. So 4.
So yeah, let's go 4. So I reduce it by 4.
Plus, you still got your defensive roll.
Mm-hmm. I do. I'm trying to see if he's going to attack anything else onto it.
I'm technically being attacked, aren't I?
I mean, yeah, to an
Technically.
extent.
Okay.
What at?
Disengage. It doesn't cost me any CP. Play only after being attacked. I get to roll a die. Whatever happens. I prevent 3 damage.
Okay.
Wait, you're not being attacked.
He said I asked him.
I mean,
I asked, am I being attacked?
It's
on
it's
the
a
roll
defensive.
phase.
So yeah, because I am swiping back at him.
I'm technically being attacked, I would say. Yeah.
All right, so I have prevented an additional 2 damage, and I give you 1 damage.
So that's
Nothing happens there, so I get 2 total damage from you.
you get. Okay, wait. How much did you prevent?
I prevented 4.
Oh yeah, so 2 damage from me, and then how much did you give me?
1.
So 1 damage. Okay.
Cool.
Oh,
Speaking
y'all
of
are
Filmic
fine.
Pro, iPhone is paired up with them. And they now have a new one.
Oh, I also gained another
Oh,
card,
shoot.
right? Or did I already get?
I think you
I
already did.
got it.
With the
I
new
already- I didn't
Filmic
see what
Pro,
that was.
you can link up to 4 other cameras and view it on a single screen.
That's handy.
That's pretty damn sweet.
Whose AMA is this week? Do you know the answer?
Good question.
I've not thought of that.
Yeah, I've got an idea of who it's going to be. You guys will find out tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you right now. It's a Tuesday. Tuesdays are for Twitch. All right, you done?
I am.
Okay. So first, I roll to try and get this damn blood token off. It's a 1, so I take a damage.
Yep.
Patrick thinks it's beast.
Does he?
Yeah.
That'd actually be pretty funny.
Patrick, if that happens, it's not because you said
We're not
it.
saying yes or no, but get your questions in.
Okay, and then I pull a card.
Kian and a Kate? I mean, once again, we're not saying yes or no.
I'm going to play this and remove all status effect tokens from a chosen player. That chosen player is me.
I honestly forgot I'd given you
I
one.
know. Does that mean I have to take off mine?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All status effects.
That's all right. That's all right, young man. I'm going to make that happen, Captain.
The mailman. He deserves one.
He does. I haven't seen him in a couple of days.
Yeah,
but,
given how much shit he brings to us.
Jeez, you ain't kidding. What do we got here? Wakashi this. No. 2. You know what? I'm going to try and go for Solomon and the... Come on. Come on, baby. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. You ain't going to give them to me, you dirty girl. All right.
You said that to your daughter?
I ain't got a daughter. Means I'm a sugar daddy. That's not true. I'm poor. Immediately sugar daddy. All right, I'm going to deal 6 damage.
The poor girl who has you as a sugar daddy.
What do you have, Nate?
15.
Yeah, I'm going to do 6 damage to you.
Wow.
Damn.
Dude, I'm trying to get some lunch. There's no personal feelings involved in this. This is purely business.
I mean, 6 damage. That's not a little, Patrick.
Hearn,
Good.
what we doing for lunch?
So 1 year anniversary of Zach's or something anniversary of Zaxby's, and you get buy one get one free Zach's chicken meals today.
Well, it's
Hell
also buy one,
yeah.
get one free at Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah, but I don't like Buffalo Wild Wings as much as I like Zaxby's.
Every week though.
Still 2 health from you.
What did you say, Brent?
I said also that's every week. It's also not as cheap as I thought it was going to be.
And 6.
Well, it is if you get the snack version. We all ended up getting the small.
Yeah,
All right, so what is this Zaxby's thing?
$8 last week on. It's just a buy one get one free chicken sandwich meal.
Oh, I don't even like the chicken sandwich meal.
I'm not a big fan of
I get the
Zaxby's
like
anyway.
I get the box combo thing.
Whatever. Whatever.
We can still all go.
I mean, like, now I'm just wanting.
All right, so you
if
stole 2
I'm not
damage.
gonna
You
get
take
the
6.
sandwich meal.
Yeah. Okay, we're done.
We
Yep.
should just go
Okay.
to Slim Chicken.
You and your
I brought my
freaking
food.
slim chicken. You always bring your own. Shut up,
It's because I'm poor.
jerk.
I am too. I'd be paying with dollar bills.
Dollar bill, yo. Dollar bill, yo. Okay.
Some
I'm
people
gonna
make
get
it
rid of
rain.
one.
I can make it hail. Change. Strippers hate me.
Yeah, they do. I've heard that. It's your turn.
All right.
Every time I
So
go for
I
the
have-
steak lunch, they're like, we hate Nate.
Yeah, it's not because he throws change at them. It's just because he cries when they give him a lap.
Lap
That's
dances
the
so
change from
much.
this change.
It's because he keeps trying to put change in their slots.
Oh, sir. Sir.
Well, you go.
Folks, that's the end of the stream. We apologize for anything that Hunter has said.
Yeah, I have to ask. You gonna keep that whole 86?
I can get 5 of that back, right?
Woof. Right?
Could you just die,
No.
please?
Why can't you die?
I'm trying for something here.
Yeah, you've been
Got
trying for
patience.
something this whole time.
Jeez.
You're not
Well,
rolling
Mitch,
sixes, man.
I know.
I'm sorry. That's not happening.
Let's try just one more.
Don't put that on us, Angela. Someone needs to die so we can go eat.
All right. This is what I have.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Put that voodoo on me, Ricky Bob. Oh man, I miss Michael Clark
And
Duncan.
now you gotta buy a fucking whole new case.
Well, yeah. At least they're still
With a
sticking with the. They're still sticking with the
gigantic
lightning
square.
port. We're okay there so far.
Yay.
Although I want them to move to Type C.
All right.
iPhone 11 Pro Max, available Friday.
Well, as long-
$1,100.
Would you
Standard one,
consider,
available
Patrick,
Friday.
would you consider being dead hurt? Because if I can kill Nate in one shot, then nobody
You should
gets
have
hurt.
2 of those. I think the other one may have gone up under your board.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
got
not
rid
an
of
option, Angela.
Yes, no, you got to
I
roll
will
twice.
eat. I will eat today.
Damn, son.
That-
iPhone 8, 450. iPhone XR, 600.
That is it for me.
Woohoo! Okay. Need to make some big moves here. Well, you said nobody gets hurt. I mean, I was just offering an option. where
Nobody
gets
move.
hurt.
Nobody get hurt. Bye-bye. Blam!
Beautiful.
BEA.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. 6s. A great roll. Carpet.
Angela, you mean. Angela's mean.
Who knew that?
She's saying starving is painful and
And
slow.
It is. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that.
I thought you were nice, Angela. You send us food and then you tell us not to eat it.
Yeah. What's this voice that you're doing?
Oh.
It's what's his name?
I don't know I was doing the voice.
Yeah. The comic that you always.
Mitch Hedberg?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
That was the name I was thinking of. Yeah.
Could be worse.
We did, but that was to be expected.
You gave me a donut. I gave you money. Transaction is complete. I don't need a receipt.
I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too.
Yeah.
I wanted a frozen banana. I said no, but I might want a regular banana later, so yeah.
Escalators can't break down. They can just become stairs.
Stairs.
Sorry for the convenience.
Oh, bitch Hedberg. Gone too soon.
Gone but not forgotten.
Definitely.
Take 7 damage
God.
and take
Jerk face.
that thing as well.
You know what? This is.
Hearn, if you go to Zaxby's, I'll go with you.
7 damage.
Yes.
So what?
Add any more to that?
As well.
I don't care about your problems.
Ooh.
It's got to happen during lunch.
You know
Have
what?
you asked
I have
around?
so many of these damn things. Yeah, I'm gonna use them.
They're gonna be dead real soon.
+2.
So 9 damage.
9 damage.
Well, I get one of these. You get one of these.
Merry Christmas.
And I'm at 2. Hey, that just means I can go eat.
Oh, I hear you. No, Hunter and I will just shake hands on it and see who's got the more points, and we'll be done.
Yeah, we'll be fine with that. All right. Yes. That was what I was saying. Unless you're saying that, because I'm very afraid if that's what you're saying. I'm hoping you're saying that's what I was saying.
I don't know what
When
either of
I
y'all
attacked
saying, so what is
him.
going on?
It's just,
Wait, what?
it's just a translation, please die. I'm
Oh.
assuming that's translated from my actions and not from us eating
Just in
food.
general. I mean, we're all dying in the Sylvia Plath sense of the word. Fight Club.
We live every day, but we only die once.
I'm done.
It's a great trick, but you can only do it once.
Dude.
All right.
That was a weird laugh. Sorry about that. I wasn't ready to laugh at that point, so it
Weren't
came
you?
out weird.
I'll spend 1 CP, and I'm going to get...
It's a communist point.
I see 2. Shut up.
Tummy
Shut up.
rumbling.
I got to roll these 2. 3 and a 5.
I don't know what that does.
Do I take those off? For these 2 guys. Sorry.
You take 1 damage and remove 1.
Okay. Huzzah.
Huzzah!
Now I'm coming for you. Sweetie, swooty, I'm coming for that booty. Hang on. Shut up. Quit crying. I got a whole hell of a lot of these guys.
Which is useless.
I need to do a Solomon tea. Nope. Solomon tea. Nope. Man.
Alright, I'll help you out.
Okay. Let me roll again.
There you go.
Thank you.
You can roll. You can roll all of them.
I don't want to. I just want to roll 1. Here we go. Yeah!
Yeah, kill him.
Hey, Nate. Shame. No.
Don't defend yourself.
What are you doing? I can change the value if any one die.
The hell you can. Dealing 7
Change
damage
it back
to
to
you.
what he couldn't do.
Shut up, Hunter.
Which was what? I take 1 of these, right?
Oh, you dirty bastard.
That shouldn't help you, but if you change it to a blue, it's basically useless.
Who are you trying to help?
Yeah, let's do that.
So
You
hungry.
just
Why
let
the
him
hell won't you
die.
die?
Why did you tell him what to do?
Because it was funny.
It ain't funny. Ain't nobody laughing.
I'm laughing. You're
I-
laughing.
I've been holding on to that card for almost the whole game because I've been trying
Bet
to
you
get my
have. I'm
ultimate.
done. Shut up.
There's always
Oh,
a
that
bit
goes
of
away too,
time
doesn't it?
dilation
No, wait, that stays.
in the conversations. I'm sorry that
Get
you're,
rid of
you're
that
just
one.
noticing it now, but
Gonna
it
give
is.
myself one of these. Sure. All right, your turn, Nate.
What I was saying. Okay, cool.
I'm going to spend 2 CP. Can remove everything.
But of course.
I'm going to make this painful. You can have those back.
Yeah, I don't want them.
You can have that back. You can have that back. I'm going to drag this out.
Ain't no blaze of glory in this one. Just slow and painful.
Well, now I'm gonna have that stuck in my head, Angela. Never ending story. Turn around. First week after Stranger Things finale, that's all we listened to.
Oh.
All right, 7 damage and I gain a blood power. Who am I dealing 7 damage to? What's your health?
Yeah, I figured you were sending it to me.
Yeah. I'm targeting you. I'm going to spend 1 CP to immediately draw 2 cards. I'm going to spend one more, so that's 7 damage right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll 5 dice. I'm going to add 1 damage for each one of these guys that I roll.
Look,
It calls
son of a
to
bitch!
So that's 5
Another
more
5.
damage.
That's a total of 12.
12 damage.
And
Yeah, come on. Come
I
on.
inflict another bleed on you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I'm going to spend 0 CP, add 1 damage, and additionally 1 more damage per bleed token the player has, so that's 3 more damage. So what's that up to now? That was 7,
13.
5, yeah, 13.
If you want to come after me, I'm only at 16.
That's about all I can do. 13 damage. Oh, wait.
You're gonna do it to me? Did you already draw for attacking the leader?
I did.
So
That's what allowed me to do that. Unfortunately, you've got that thing, which I wish I could do something about, but I can't. Because I got rid of all those cards. All right, yep, that's it. 13 damage coming your way.
You know I'm gonna cut it in half.
I know.
But first, let me roll my defense.
For some reason, when you said it like that, the hormone monstrous popped in my head. Let me roll for my defense.
A bubble bath.
Bubble bath.
I prevent 1. So, well, that actually helps me because it would have been 7 because you round up.
Yeah. So
Now it's gonna be 6 if I cut it in half. Is what I'm saying. It was 13 coming at me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I also deal 1 damage to you.
Aha!
1 damage to me? That's fine.
Give me a second. Reroll. Hell yeah. 2 damage to you.
Monkey flipper. He don't believe you.
Fine, whatever.
Yeah, you did.
Is you dead?
I was dead.
Woo!
And I take 6. 14.
Yeah, I had 3 cards in my hand that allowed me to change any dice.
Yeah.
One of them was a direct change to a 6, and the other 2 were just change any dice. And I was trying to roll at least
Right.
2 blood, and I
Yeah.
just could never get it just right.
Well, folks, that's going to be it. We thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you had a good time. Next week, we're going to do a mukbang. So look forward to that. We're not sure what we're going to be eating, but we'll eat something.
Well, I thought we were doing the Wendy's thing.
Okay, we can do
With
this.
the Frosty Burger.
Frosty Burger
combo.
combo.
So I'm going to have a great time. It's my
It's-
Otherwise-
it's going to be a very noisy, very probably disgusting for y'all stream.
Probably.
So
Stay tuned.
Don't even.
Later in the day, we'll have a update over on a Kickstarter page for D6.
if you're a backer, good for you. If not,
Tomorrow, I will be telling you who we're going to be doing the Ask Anything with. Otherwise, Instagram and Facebook for all your social media needs and Twitter. See you later. Bye.
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 I'm so hungry.
Bye.